Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Back from Las Vegas. It is Tuesday. Time flies. October 24th already. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I know I haven't been around since last Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, right? But yeah, missed you guys. I just put this as background. It's not very loud, but if I need to turn it up a teeny bit, I will. There we go. That way I have some kind of music. If it's too loud, let me know. But yeah, had to work today. Got off a little late. Not too bad, but I had something else I had to do before I came on, so we're running a bit late, but that's okay. No worries. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. I had a really awesome time at TwitchCon. Pretty fun. So I flew out Thursday morning and had a good flight. Nothing crazy. Only thing is there was a few people I wanted to see that I didn't get to see. And a few people that wanted to hang out that I didn't get to hang out with, but there was a lot of other people that we got to hang out with, which was nice. But yeah, I mean, I've done just chatting before, and I just kind of just chit chat a little bit. Let me lower the game in my headset now that I'm thinking about it. There we go. It's a bit loud in my headset, so I don't know if it's too loud for you, but it was a little loud in my headset. There we go. Much better. Okay, you're not going to hear it. Let me lower it a teeny bit more. There we go. But anyway, yeah. Ran into a few people off and on that I was surprised to see. And then, I mean, we can start off with the days, but I'm just kind of waiting to see if anybody else comes and hangs out. If they don't, that's okay, because I've been known to just talk to myself, so not a big deal. But yeah, I was really tired though when I got back, of course, because it was a lot of walking and, you know, a whole lot of fun stuff. What's up, Robin? Hello. Good to see you. How are you today? How is everything? Hope things are going well with you. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Oops. I moved my little girl by accident. There we go. Let me leave her there, and then I'll tab away. Anything new going on with you? There we go. Gotta eat something. If I don't eat something, I don't know what happens. Actually, I should never let her run out of food. I guess she just dies. Things are all right. Work is getting busy with the holidays coming up. Oh, yeah, definitely. Understandable. I think we will be too, because people tend to go to the doctor when they have time off, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, so Thursday, what did we do? Oh yeah, Thursday. So got there in the morning, of course, ate, checked in, chilled out, stayed at the Luxor, that big pyramid looking hotel. It was pretty awesome. I didn't know it, but it has a monorail system. So the first day we didn't figure it out, but by the second day we were like, oh, there's a monorail, so we can walk to the MGM Grand and then take it from there and go all the way to the convention center. So it wasn't the same one as DEF CON, so it was a different one, which I kind of thought so, but wasn't too sure. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So we got there Thursday, ended up doing BattleBots that night, which was really fun. I knew it was gonna be, but it was more fun than I thought. And of course, there was a lot of kids there. And then I had my big kid there too. And he was really loving it because He used to watch it a lot more than I did. I've seen it before, watched it before, but I didn't know the names of the bots and stuff like he did. So that was pretty cool. I got a bunch of video of that. Um, and yeah, they had like hosts, the old hosts that were one of them that was on there from before. And the cool thing is the bots are like, hey, what's up, Wolfpack Extinct? How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. Missed you guys a lot. There's ChildBot. He says, holidays sure do ramp things up. Hope you're finding some chill time amidst the rush. And Wolfpack, how's the pack doing? Nice. How is the pack doing, Wolfpack? It says extinct though. I'm good. You? I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. I was just chit chatting, getting started on Thursday on what we did on Thursday. So by Thursday night, we were doing BattleBots. The old BattleBots, they have like a show in Las Vegas. And that was the first thing we did before we did TwitchCon. Of course, we went to get the badges. I forgot about that. We had to go get the badges first. We got our badges in our little Twitch bag that had a few little things in it, you know. I think the best thing, the little Twitch bag they gave us was like shoelaces that were purple and they have like the Twitch little icon thing. And that was pretty cool. Thank you so much for the check-in. I appreciate that. ChildBot doing good. Just got back into the rugby. Oh, you're doing rugby too. So does Gigi Golden Gauntlet. He does rugby. He's always getting hurt though. Be careful. Last time I think it was a concussion. I forget before what it was. But yeah, Golden Gauntlet comes in every once in a while and tells me what else is hurting him. But yeah, be safe out there. So it's Huddersfield. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huddersfield, UK. I've never heard of that city. So that's a new one for me. I'll have to look that one up. So yeah, anyway, yeah, that I was telling her that the bots that they had, they were the bots from the original shows way back when. I'm back at uni. That's why it's a different location. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, so these bots, some of them were pretty heavy. Like I guess in the old show they were kind of not as heavy, but in this show for Vegas, some of them were over 300 pounds. That was pretty crazy. And they were a lot bigger than they looked like they were on TV. And, you know, they have like that big, huge, what do you call it? It's a cage or whatever. And it's got like plexiglass. But now I know why, because it's pretty dangerous. Like the way the bots kind of fight each other, they could also like fling pieces of stuff all over the place. I mean, it was crazy. They have fire. They have stuff that cuts into the other bot. I mean, it's pretty gnarly. It's like they said it was like dangerous and destructive, and I don't know what, and it was. So it was a little, at first when it started, it was a little bit like, oh man, this is pretty intense, you know. So they had, I forget how many fights. I mean, I'm not real good at telling stories like Tryout is, but hey, I try. But yeah, it was pretty intense. Those battles were really cool. And of course they let the little kids participate, which was nice. Nice to see the little kids having fun and learning and enjoying. Because, you know, I think that Child said it started in California, in Alameda or something like that. And I didn't know that. I thought it was like an MIT thing, strictly MIT. But apparently, no, it was already going on in Northern California, which I think is pretty cool. And the schools up there. And I guess they started them off pretty early. But yeah, there was a lot of parents there. Of course, a lot of people like us, adults that had seen it when they were children hanging out and stuff. There was, of course, a lot more adults than children. So they had the super VIP section on the right, and then they had the VIP rows in the front, rows 1 and 2. And then behind us was the regular seating, whatever. So it was kind of nice to be in the VIP, the middle tier, because middle tier was like right up front where all the announcers were and everything. So I don't know why the super VIP people were on the right, because it didn't seem like they had that great of a view, but maybe they did. I don't know. But I feel like we had a better view. Wolfpack says, I can't wait to do my month trip in the US. Just got to save up first. Oh, really? You're going to do a whole month? Where do you think you're going to go? It's like really huge, though. I mean, it doesn't look like it's super huge on the map, but it's very, very huge. So choose wisely, because some places are far. Like, just one of the states that's probably the biggest state is Texas, and it's huge. Oh, okay. Oh, New York, Boston, and LA? Okay, okay. So you're gonna go across the country flying. That's a long way from New York to LA, or from Boston to LA. Really a long way. So I hope you're flying. If you're driving, that's gonna be murder. That's gonna be rough. But if you want to travel, then I can kind of understand that. Like drive, that'd be cool. A cool trip. And especially if you're young, then yeah, it's a fun trip then. I've got family in LA and I have never met them. What? Oh, that's so cool. Well, that's where I'm from. I'm from Los Angeles originally. That's where I was born, raised there for a while. Then of course lived in Texas, then moved to Colorado, and back California. So yeah, I kind of gone full circle. Thank you for the lurk, Robin. Love you. But yeah. So then talking about my trip too. So I had dinner, of course. Then next day we went to TwitchCon, and I think that's the time we caught the monorail, and the monorail was pretty cool. I mean, it was not as smooth as I thought it would be. It was a little bit kind of like I seriously thought it was going to be a smooth ride, but it felt like a train, kind of. You know how a train kind of rocks a tiny bit, but not as bad as a train. In between a train and whatever it's supposed to be. So yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was fast. It was faster than walking, of course. Walking was too far, and less expensive than the Ubers and stuff. And we had decided not to rent a car this time. So, and it was probably good because they're still working on the F1 stuff for F1 Las Vegas, Formula One racing. So we saw a lot of the building already underway, and like the big bleachers and the what do you call that? I forget. I have the word in my head, but I can't think of it. Pontic. I forget. Anyway, the areas where the pit stops are gonna be, and we kind of saw the way the track's gonna be laid out. So they were saying that eventually they're gonna close the strip, like I think about 10 days before the F1 race. But it was kind of cool to see it all being built and put together. And he took a lot of pictures of it and video. I took a few pictures of it, but not a lot. But yeah, we saw that on the monorail. It's kind of cool to get that view from the monorail too. I can already know the layout for the Las Vegas GP. Yeah, the Grand Prix. Yeah, It looks really cool though. Seeing how they're building the grandstands and everything. So it looks awesome. It's right where the BattleBots is. It's right next to it, like right on the right. There's like all these bleachers and stuff right next to it, right there, which is cool. So we kind of almost got to walk up to all that area, but they have it all gated up and stuff. But there's still lots and lots of construction, so it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to see beforehand. So that was awesome. I don't think we're gonna get to go though, because those ticket prices are like insane. We're just like, I'd rather watch it on television. There's too many very long straights. Well, I mean, I think it's probably better. I mean, because they can only do so much, and the streets already are pretty bad in Las Vegas, so they have to pave all those roads, and they paved most of it already because it's real smooth in some areas, and then it's back to the kind of messed up streets that they already had. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see some of it. So, and of course, some of it's already closed off. True, and more overtakes. Yeah, there you go. So it's, I don't know. I mean, I have to take a look at it again, but it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, TwitchCon, we went in, looked around. It didn't seem, for some reason, unless it was just me, it didn't seem as busy and big as TwitchCon San Diego. I feel like TwitchCon San Diego had more things to see and more exhibitions or exhibitors. Sorry. Yeah, exhibitions and exhibitors. It seemed like there was less exhibitors for some reason. I don't know why, unless it was just in my head. There was like a first level, second level, and third level. I mean, we may very well have missed some rooms and stuff, but yeah, it didn't seem as big to me as the other one. Trio did have a interview about non-gaming streamers. Like they wanted him to give them some input about how their experience is, and they asked all these questions. So he got to do that. That was nice. I really want to go to TwitchCon, but they never do it in the UK. They did. They didn't do it in the UK. They did it in Paris. I mean, Paris, it's kind of there. Kind of close, but yeah, you'd have to travel to Paris. They had it, when was it? Was it April or May? I forget. I don't remember. Or June. Maybe it was June. But they had it in Paris. So the only reason I know is because Vanessa went to that. Vanessa Lopez went to that. So yeah, I got to see Joey was there again. Joey Chaotic, saw him again for the second year in a row. I didn't get to see Gnarly. Gnarly and me, we still haven't got a picture together. So I was like, oh man, I missed him, and I kind of wanted to like see where he was, but I was like, I'm not gonna bother him. So I didn't bug him. So I thought I'd see more people, but there's just so many streamers. I'm just like, I hardly saw anybody that I knew there. It's pretty crazy that there's that many streamers. There's a whole lot of affiliates. There's a whole lot of people that that do other than gaming, but there's a lot of gamers. I mean, it's just so many gamers. But then of course there's the music, DJ side, and then the music instruments. They play instrument side. And of course they also had a meetup one of the days, and I went to that, of course, to of course support Triode. But to do anything for myself, I didn't dress up like Wonder Woman like I wanted to, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. Because I may not go to another one. I think that might have been my last one that I'm gonna go to. I like it, but it's just like really, really tiring. And I've only gone just because I don't know. It just was for the experience. The first time I'm surprised I even went, but it was so fun in San Diego. So, but we've been to Las Vegas so many times. So I'm kind of like burnt out on Las Vegas. But oh well, he had a show. So, Friday, I'm trying to think. We didn't go to the parties because we didn't want to do the Twitch party because we hated the one in San Diego. That was the only thing we didn't like in San Diego was the party. It sucked. I've got to dress up as a Top Gun pilot tomorrow. Oh, do you really? Nice. Nothing wrong with that. I think you'll get a lot of um turning heads on that one, Wolfpack. Top Gun. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It sounds like something that's going to be fun for you. But I won't remember the next day. Probably not. Probably not. Well, we did good. We did okay. Like, we didn't get drunk. Like, we could have, but we did not. We had like a really good time. One of the nights we went to this place called Hofbrauhaus for dinner with the Grounded crew, and that was so fun. Obsidian Grounded crew, that was for me. I did that. So Trout and me did that for me. And so I got to see Eric and Chris and Shyla and Mikey again, which was nice to see them again. I saw them in San Diego, but not Mikey and Shyla. So it was nice to see Mikey and Shyla this time. Or wait, not Chris and Shyla, sorry. So it was nice to see Chris and Shyla this time. Last time I saw Eric and I forget his name. No. I'm trying to remember the Asian one. Anyway, Yevly knows who I'm talking about if she comes in. But yeah, he was there last time, and Shyla actually was there in San Diego, but she wasn't at the booth at the time that we had gone there to see them. And they had the big brood mother in San Diego, but this time they didn't have a booth. They were just kind of like doing meetings and stuff. So so we went to this place called Hofbrauhaus, and I had no idea because I was like, "What are you guys gonna do?" They're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Hofbrauhaus tomorrow night," which ended up being Saturday night. So we were like, "Oh, okay, sure, we'll join you then." And Hofbrauhaus ended up being Oktoberfest. So yeah, I should have thought about it. I'm like, oh, Hofbrauhaus. It sounds very German. Very German, So we go to the Hofbrauhaus, and of course, we get the half-liter beers. Yes, we must have these giant beers. They are very, very big beers. So I only had one because that's what the equivalent of maybe two. But yeah, it was cool. It was really, really cool to just like hold that giant mug that I could barely hold on to. You need to work on your German accent there, Kai-Fi. I do. I'm very bad with the German accent. I'm not good with it. Even Triod, I think had a hard time with the German one. See, German accent. Why are you German? I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Hopefully, I'm not offending anybody. But yeah, that's as good as it gets, Wolfpack. Sorry. I'm Spanish Italian, okay? So yeah. Oh my goodness. You're funny, man. So anyway, yeah, so they did the whole thing. I have never been to an Oktoberfest ever. I don't even know what it's about. But but it was extremely fun. I mean, people were like getting on the chairs, like everybody was getting on the chairs. They were singing songs and they were chanting, and it was just nuts in there. It was so loud. It was like so loud in there too. But Child endured it. I knew it was a little bit too loud for him, but he was okay. Once he got a beer in him, he was good. a giant, a giant beer. I'm going to judge. Did German for 3 years and still couldn't speak it. Well, you could probably do a mean accent though. Too bad I can't hear you. I would definitely like to hear your German accent. Oh, that's so funny. But here, let me do your shout out before I forget. just I'm just too busy chatting here. There we go. Gotcha. But yeah, what else? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah. So they also have those big horns. I don't know what they're called, but they're the big long ones. They were blowing into those, and they were playing like music that everybody knows the lyrics to. So everybody was also singing songs. So that was really fun. And like I said, I'd never been to one of those, so I had no idea what it's about. So if you guys have ever done one before, and I'm saying something that's fairly common that everybody knows about, uh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to check something real quick. Hold on, guys. My tablet's being weird. Hold on. So I have like two tablets that I have like the chat and the stream manager on. And for some weird reason, it's not showing me the chat on the other one. You cannot share in your own channel. I know that, but why do you have the bits up? So weird. What if I want to cheer in my own channel? Just kidding. I'm trying to get the chat up on that tablet, but it doesn't want to do it. It's being weird. It's being so weird. Stop it. I'm bad when it comes to drinking. Oh, are you? What do you mean? How bad? What do you mean bad? like for us, we're kind of like, I don't know. We just kind of pretty much know how to handle it most of the time. I mean, there's a few times that I didn't, but whatever. Not this time, but I'm talking about in other occasions. But overall, like, I usually can't have that many anyway, because I don't do too well with alcohol anymore. So I try to just keep it to one or two. Went out with my teammates and didn't remember anything after the third club. Sounds like quite a night. Stay safe out there, my dude, and props on the Top Gun get up. Look at the airplane. He's doing the whole emote thing too. Yeah. Definitely missed TrialBot too. Missed all you guys. I gotta lurk in your channels. The only thing is Child has to fix my Plamper app, and that way I can add you guys back on, because there's a few of you like I had on there like set up, and if you guys went live, it would automatically add your stream onto it as a mod, like follow. I forget what you call that. Anyway, yeah, but now it's not doing that. Like, I can't put people off that are offline. So I'm just like, dang it. So I hope he fixes that soon. I think he will. He's just been so busy, So anyway, yeah, we had a lot of fun with them. And then I think after that, we went to some other bar that was kind of, I forget where it was. Or even the name of it. I don't even remember that. I probably have pictures of it, whatever. That's probably what I should do, is look at all the pictures and then go through the story instead of jumping around. Jumping around. I think it was called Greer's or something like that. I can't remember. But it was a cool little place. They were playing like older music, which wasn't bad. But I mean, it was again another place that everybody knew all the words. So it wasn't bad. It was pretty cool. So I think that was Saturday night. So, but oh, it was Friday night, sorry. And then Saturday night was when Trout had his set. So, and that went well. It was Vanessa and him. There was a really cool DJ that also spun that night that I had never seen before, and he was really good. We were like really impressed with the kid. We were like, oh wow, his music's nice, and he actually does produce his own music. So we were thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. All the other DJs were okay, you know, but his music was good because his start was an actual start, and he actually um kind of went into his set, and he didn't just start like and just was like bam, you know, really loud and whatever like some of the kids did. He was very progressive with his set. I can't explain it to you. My words are not the best words because I forget a lot of words anymore, guys, so still have issues with that off and on. The things that I want to say don't always come out the way I want to say them, you know. So all I remember from nights out, I say I'm gonna spend $30 and then end up spending 80. Yeah. 80 pounds, yeah, 30 pounds and end up spending 80 pounds. I hear ya, I hear ya. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the cool thing was we had because Trout's usually pretty cool, generous. But this time a lot of people were generous towards him, and I thought that was cool because it was a nice change of pace because he's usually the one that's always, you know, that he'll buy stuff for people, you know, and so it's good. It always comes full circle, you know. You're a giver, and people end up giving back, you know what I mean? Not to say that they have to, but it's kind of cool. But anyway, that DJ was really, really good too. And of course, Trout's set was always amazing. And what was crazy is that those speakers at that place were super loud. Oh my god! And I forgot to take my earplugs, so it was kind of hard because some of the people that did that did play before were kind of loud, and they would turn it up way too loud. And even one of the guys came out from the venue, and I guess one of the sound guys came out and lowered it and put it to where it needed to be. But later on, somebody turned it up again, and oh my god, it was just crazy. So yeah, that was the only bad thing, is that some people don't know how to set their levels and, you know, go to the back and kind of measure levels, which is usually what Trout does. He measures all the levels in the room to make sure like how the sound is and everything. But I guess, you know, these people didn't know or didn't care, just wanted to be loud. It was kind of like a loudness competition. I don't know. But anyway, Trout's set was amazing as always. Had a lot of fun with that. Vanessa had a great set. There were only 1 hour sets though, so I kind of wish Childs was longer because you know, he always does better when he goes longer. He felt, I didn't think so, but he felt that he didn't get into it right away, but I feel like he was fine. He just kind of is harder on himself than needs to be. But yeah, and I've been with him on a lot of his sets and stuff, so I mean, I know, I see it, so it's like everything was fine. So then what else did we do? Oh yeah, one of the developers for the gaming stuff, kind of taught us about slot machines, whatever. So he started playing all these little games, slot machine games. He played a few of them, not a lot, because we're not gamblers. But since we got kind of pointers and stuff, he did a few of them, and he ended up getting some money. So he did really well. That's all I have to say about that. I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, he's gonna probably tell his stories or whatever on his stream. But yeah, let me see what else. So it wasn't as hot in Vegas as it had been in the summertime, thank goodness. It was still kind of hot some days because, you know, the sun kind of really beats down on you. So my nose was like super dry and my throat was like super sore and dry. So it was like, oh my God, you know, I feel like we needed some kind of like cough drops and a lot of lip balm because that's how dry it was. So lots of water and oh my goodness, it was still pretty dry. I was kind of surprised about how dry it was this time around. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that next time. I guess hopefully they won't be there again next time because it was nicer to have it, I think, in another city. I thought I took more pictures than I did, but apparently I did not. Trying to think of what else was good. The meetups. Oh yeah. So there wasn't a lot of big music streamers at the music meetup. Find the Rabbit, of course, was there. Chris Cox was there. Of course, Tryout, and there was a few others, but not very many that I actually knew. So I think a lot of them also had gone to another show or what, I don't know what you call those. They went out of the country. A lot of them went out of the country, so they didn't get to go to TwitchCon. They wanted to go to TwitchCon, but TwitchCon was at the same time as this music festival, another music festival. I'm not going to say what, but yeah. It was at the same time, so a lot of people were like kind of disappointed that it was at the same time. It was pretty much the same weeks and weekend. So that was kind of like, no. So, and then we had gone on Sunday. We were chilling most of the day, got to rest that day finally, because like one of the days it was so hot that I was so tired. I just wanted to lay down. Like we were walking and all I wanted to do, all I kept thinking about was just laying down. That's how tired I was. And we were walking, I think, to TwitchCon at the time. And yeah, it was like the 90-degree day. I think that was Friday. And I just remember telling him, go without me, leave me here, go on without me. Just leave me here, it'll be okay. I was joking though, of course he would never do that, but I was just like so tired, seriously. It's like, but I kind of pushed my body. I think it's partially, you know, whatever still lingers with my previous brain injury junk, but I did well. I did really good. I feel like things are, remember I was telling you like I felt like I was at 70%. Now I feel like maybe 75 or do I dare say 80%. So I feel like I was okay on the stairs, not too bad, and I wasn't having the weird heart issues anymore. I haven't had that in a long time. And I haven't had the gait, the kind of when I would lose my balance and go to the right or left. I don't have that anymore, which is great. You know, the vertigo was gone a long time ago. And I haven't been nauseous. Oh my God, I just thought about that. I have not been nauseous at all. So that's good. Because I had a lot of nausea. I still a little bit here and there get cluster headaches, but not like the migraines I used to have. I will get them when allergy season hits, but it has nothing to do with the previous brain injury that I had. But yeah, I hope you don't mind the little music in the background. I just kind of wanted to have something in the background and just have maybe Core Keeper running or something, because I did put just chatting and I didn't want to play while I was just chatting, but I did need to have something in the background since I don't have video. I'm just a voice streamer, so that's just how it is. That's just what the way I have everything. So yeah, I didn't take as many pictures as I thought I did this time, but I did put some up on Instagram. There was a bunch up on Instagram if you guys ever followed me on that. And I don't really put these kind of live IRL stuff on my Twitter account. And I don't really say much that I have that other account. Cause I mean, I really use just my Twitter account mostly for my gaming and sometimes to retweet whatever he tweets. But most of the time it's just to announce that I'm streaming or something. But yeah, I wasn't sure how long I was going to be on tonight. So, I mean, I could play something. I just don't know if I want to play something. That's the thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, and we did go through that Elon Musk tunnel that they built. It was pretty cool. Like, so we didn't expect to go through that, but it was kind of like an area where to get to the convention center you had to go through that. So we went down an escalator, and then it was all this light and stuff, and then they pick you up in all these Teslas and drive you through the tunnel, and they're all electric cars, of course. And the tunnel's like this like purple pinkish looking tunnel, looking tunnel, and it takes off, they said, about 25 minutes through traffic. So I think it's pretty good for the F1 thing, because since F1's going to be taking up a lot of the strip, I think that's another reason why that's a pretty good idea. I don't see that it's pointless myself, but I mean, I guess others thought it was pointless, and I'm like, well, I mean, if it takes off time and you don't have to take an Uber, why not? It was free. I mean, we just rode it. We didn't have to pay or anything. We did do one of the talks or whatever you want to call them, but ask me what it was about. I don't remember. But we did see a few people in there. We saw Crispy and TK Tony, which was one of the guys that spun that night, I think. Or wait, am I thinking of somebody else? Oh, I'm sorry. AZN. AZN. So yeah. There was some people that were like painting too. I thought that was pretty cool. They had like this Bob Ross kind of learn how to paint place in the convention. So there was a bunch of people doing that. That looked kind of cool. Like, I didn't do it, but it looked kind of cool. They all had little easels and stuff and were painting like whatever the guy was showing them how to paint at that time. So that looked like it would have been kind of fun to do. There was like creator camps and of course community meetups, like I said, Twitch chats, the Twitch present stuff. I didn't do any of the meetup stuff, like to see any of the famous streamers. I'm just not into that. I guess that's for more like people that come as viewers to TwitchCon. I don't know. I mean, because I did see a lot of people that had just community badges. There's partner, there's affiliate badges, there's community badges. So I think that's what it is. It's for people that aren't streamers, that just go to check out who their favorite streamer is and hang out, I guess. I don't know. Meet and greets, I guess you call them. But we got a few really cool pictures with friends, especially like at that Hofbrauhaus. We got some really awesome shots of our table. So, and I did put that on my socials. And then they also did a really huge photo of all the musicians that met up at the community meetup. It was a lot. There was a lot of people there. I mean, I didn't think it was a lot, but when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. There's quite a bit of people there. Some people that didn't belong in the picture, obviously, that weren't even musicians. I was kind of surprised to see a few of those in there. I should have just jumped in there then, but I wanted to take a photo of Tryout and Find the Rabbit, so I got them in the shot pretty good. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. All my photos are like live shots. But yeah, Vegas is Vegas. I mean, been there, done that so many times. So downtown Vegas, I didn't realize that was Fremont Street. So they have like all kinds of venues there where you can play music, and then there's of course a lot of people also playing music in the streets, so it's kind of chaotic. I feel it's like every few feet you go there's like music, so it's either somebody drumming really loud in your face or a band that's just playing on the street next to a venue that's playing really loud music. So it's like kind of like too much on your ears. It's way too much on your ears walking through there. I guess some people don't really pay attention to it, but it's kind of a lot if that kind of stuff is like too much for you. But yeah, there was like also places that were like upstairs and you could see on the roof, and there was music up there too. So it's like music all over the place. If you can't stand that, then Fremont Street will not be something for you. That will totally be like, no, don't go there. But if you're okay with that, it's not a big deal. But yeah, after a while, it just got to be a bit much. And there's like people everywhere. So it was kind of nice to go back to the strip, the regular strip. So downtown's interesting. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, there was this place on Sunday. Where did we go? I forget. Oh yeah, we went to dinner. It was this like all noodle place. It was really, really good. It was in the Bellagio. And it was perfect because my throat was hurting. His throat was hurting, so we went in there and had some noodles, like, and they had pretty much Japanese, they had Vietnamese, and of course Mandarin Chinese or Cantonese, I don't know, just Chinese. They had all kinds of noodles, which I thought was awesome. The only noodle they didn't have that I love was shoyu. They didn't have shoyu noodles, but I asked them if they can make me noodles that were not egg noodles, and they did rice noodles for me, which was nice. I was really happy they did that because I don't do too well with eggs anymore. So yeah, that was so delicious, and I just love. It's not like I'm not that much into ramen because ramen's a little bit thicker, and udon is good, but it's super thick. So that's why I rather have like either pho, like, which is, people think it's pho, but it's pho, that or I'm sorry, pho, it's pho, that or shoyu. And even like vegetable shoyu is good. You could put chicken in it as well, but I think the vegetable shoyu is probably the best. And then you can just, if you want chicken, just have it on the side. Um, so what I ordered was chicken, the regular chicken noodles. Like you can put beef, chicken, or whatever you want to put inside of it. So I just had regular chicken. So it was actually kind of like chicken soup, but Asian style. So it was like perfect for my throat. My throat's still a teeny bit dry. My lips were super dry. My nose was super dry. So yeah, that desert air is terrible for me. So yeah, lots of chapstick or whatever if you go. Trying to think. Oh yeah, okay, so we kept trying the whole time to meet up with Vanessa because we were supposed to, and then we ended up finally meeting up with her, of course, Saturday night because she had the gig with us. But we didn't spend a ton of time with her. But then Sunday, we got to spend time with her. So we were on her stream Sunday. So I don't know. I'm sure you guys didn't see it. I tried to put that in the chat that we might be on there, but it didn't end up happening till Sunday night. So Sunday night, we ended up going with her. So we waited for a while. We had gone to have that dinner. And then she showed up later. And they said they had a group table. So we were like, okay, cool, we'll meet you there. So we were already in the area, so we'll just meet you there. And the place was like 10 minutes away. So we ended up walking there, which was not bad. And so it ended up being this club called the Marquee and the Cosmopolitan. It was, oh my God, it was so nice. So it was supposed to be like a pool party. And it ended up being that, but it was like indoors. So it was like a pool up at the top, indoors, and it had a bunch of cabanas, like a big cabanas with TVs, and then like beautiful kind of seating, and each seating that was the VIP, it had a hot tub. And so there was all these hot tubs lined at the top where all the VIP cabanas were, and then there was these smaller little areas on the bottom where people could sit, like little sofa little areas. And then there was like these bed kind of things. They weren't beds, but they looked like beds, but they were in the water with like a canopy. Those were pretty cool looking. And then, of course, the dance floor right in the middle, and then the bar in the back, and the DJ booth, whatever, in the middle. The pool was kind of long, but not very big. So we didn't go to swim. We definitely didn't take bathing suits. We were just like, no, I don't want to swim. Whatever. It's nighttime. What's the point? But a few people did that, but we didn't. Even though they had like towels draped on the cabana seats, whatever, we were like, nah. So we were just dressed up. We dressed up that night. Thank goodness I did, because I didn't know what to expect. So it turns out the guy that took us out ends up taking us and asking, well, what do you want to drink? And of course, us, we like scotch or beer. Scotch or something like that. But it ended up being that he said, oh yeah, you can get a bottle. And Child was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you can get a bottle. And he's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, go for it. So he got one, and the other guy got one. And so it ended up being bottle service, of course, at that cabana. So it was really, really crazy. It was nice. It was really nice. Of course, that was expensive, but of course we didn't pay for anything. And it was nice of that guy to let us join them. So there was about 8 people in that cabana. And then there was like other cabanas kind of on the side next to it, like all the way down, like the big cabanas, which is what we were in. And yeah, it was very elegant. And if you looked out the window, you could see like a lot of Las Vegas, all the buildings and stuff. So it was It was very nice high end club that I didn't expect to be that nice, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people know of it. But I had never seen that. Have never seen that place before. But I mean, it's Las Vegas. What do you expect? There's some really interesting places in Las Vegas that are like, whoa, wait a minute. Wow, you know. We also had the waitresses, of course, in bikinis coming out and serving you, and didn't let you get your own drink. They, once you kind of looked at it, the girl would come and say, "What would you like?" And of course, you'd tell her, "Oh, I want this and this and this," and then she would pour it for you. Like, I mean, even though we were only drinking scotch, like a straight with no ice, she would still just pour it for us, which was really cool. um, yeah, so it was pretty fun. The other two girls that were there with me, they were both DJs. Trout was a DJ. I was the only gamer there, and then there was 3 other guys that were there hanging out with us as well. So yeah, it was pretty fun. We had a really nice time that night too, just kind of being silly, jumping around. They were playing some kind of old school hip hop and some other stuff that I don't even know what it was, but yeah. But I enjoyed the old school stuff I think it was like from the 90s. So it was like hip hop from the 90s. The first DJ was really good. The second one was interesting. But I mean, we still had a good time. So we can pretty much have a good time anywhere we go, whether it's like really nice and expensive, or just some place where we could just have a brewski. We're good. So yeah, I mean, we didn't do anything crazy. That was probably the craziest thing we did, and even then it wasn't like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It wasn't like that. It was just more like friends hanging out, laughing, and having a nice time and being goofy. So yeah, so Monday, I didn't have to work, thank goodness, and he didn't have to work, so we got some good rest Monday and recovered from everything. But I still kind of have like the dryness on my lips still, so I've been like just really trying to drink a lot of water and stuff. So just weird, just can't believe how dry it is. I think that's the worst time I've had there with the dryness. So I don't remember if we've gone in October before, but yeah, that was interesting. Very dry. And we've gone when it was like super hot summer, like 112 degrees. But I don't honestly remember. I remember my nose bothering me, but not my throat and my lips. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But it was nice to meet the new people that I met. Some people were interested in what I did. Most people were interested in what he did. And I'm just kind of like that. I don't really kind of push my stuff very much, as much as I probably should. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of just sit back and let stuff happen if it happens. I mean, I'm just not the kind of person that's like, oh, I'm this and this and this and this. I've never been. I've never tried to be very like, I'm not trying to be a partner and all that stuff. So yeah, there was like this big giant keyboard in the convention center that I thought was really cool looking. It was for Alienware, but they had like a giant keyboard with the colors and everything. That thing looked really cool. I got I think photos of that. But yeah, I mean, if there's anything you guys want me to put in the Discord, I'll do that. If there's pictures in particular that you want to see, I haven't put anything in there yet in the Discord, but I had put some temporary ones like in the story on Insta, but of course they don't stay on there. But yeah, I didn't take as many pictures this time around like I usually do. A lot more of the BattleBots stuff. Um, and of course, some of the sets that were on Saturday night at the venue. But yeah, I think more of the BattleBots. A few of us, but not really. And then a lot of the groups, pictures of the groups of people. But yeah, Luxor was pretty cool, but it was kind of far from the venue. So we may not stay there again because it was kind of a trek to go to the monorail and then go to the venue. But yeah, the flight was good. You know, of course, it's always a quick shot there, just straight there, so not bad at all. My flight back, I pretty much just slept because I couldn't sleep. We had spent that time with Vanessa, and Vanessa was still kind of staying there for a little while longer. I'm not sure if she went home right away or not, but I think she stayed there a few more days. But I don't think she's still there now. I'm not sure. I'd have to check and see if she's still streaming, because she's still doing live streaming on her channel. So yeah, if you guys are watching Sunday night, we were totally on there pretty much the whole time until they told her she couldn't stream inside the club. So I mean, she was able to stream, but she couldn't carry the selfie stick. Like, they wouldn't let her carry her selfie stick in there. That was kind of weird. I was like, really? It's just a stick. They said, oh yeah, you can use your phone, but not the stick. So that was weird. And her gear, her like setup, her IRL setup is so small. Like, it's really awesome. I mean, no offense to Joey Chaotic, but hers was like teeny tiny, and you know, hers is usually running really well. So man, that gear is state of the art, I guess. I don't know. It's really good. No offense, Joey. Love you, Joey. but yeah, her stuff was like, she had this teeny little small little microphone with this little fluffy thing on top of it. And that's what she used it to talk to chat. It's like a teeny little microphone in her hand. So yeah. I mean, she did a little bit of filming, but then later on she just turned it off, you know, said goodnight to chat. But she was doing a lot of our IRL, which I thought was cool. She did stream her set, so I probably was on there because we were kind of hanging out there as well. And she had some really cool friends that she was hanging out with. One of the guys was really funny. Oh my god, we loved him a lot. He looked like Keanu Reeves. He totally looked like Keanu Reeves, but he was helping her out. Real cool dude that we chatted with for a bit. But yeah, we had a really good time again with her. It was so nice to see her again. I hadn't seen her since last year. And it was so funny because like, she's a DJ, but she had raided us one time. I totally didn't expect it. Like, this huge raid. And I was like, oh my god, what? I'm just a gamer. But she didn't care. She raided me anyway. So Vanessa's pretty awesome. So if you guys ever get a chance to go to her stream, she's pretty cool. She's cool peeps. Let me see if I can spam her channel. I think it's the same, or she might have changed it. I think it's this. If it's wrong, I'll delete it. Let me see. That's a little bit. Yeah, there it is. That's Vanessa. So that's who we were hanging with on Sunday night. Yeah, but she always has a ton of people in her chat. So yeah, and of course you guys know who Tryout is, and when I'm always talking about, you know that. But yeah, I don't know if I should play a game or not, guys, because I don't have a whole lot else to say, and we don't have a lot of people in here chatting with me. So we had Robin, we have Wolfpack, so not a lot of people. But I mean, to be fair, I've been gone. I've been gone since last Tuesday, so it's okay, no worries. I haven't been extremely regular lately, but I was being regular before. And then I also have changed my schedule because of work. So I'm working outside now. So my schedule changed. So I stream either Friday or Monday. That's kind of how it is. It's Friday or Monday and Saturday. So I had to cut out all the days in the middle of the week because I've been like super, super worn out. Because my body's getting used to kind of running around like I always used to before and work, you know. I don't really sit a whole lot. And it's good because when I was working remotely, I was sitting and not being as active as I should have. I was still kind of doing free weights on my breaks, but it's nothing like when you actually work outside. So I think I needed it. I think I needed to work outside to get myself feeling better too with that. I really wish that I could work remotely, but honestly, I don't think it's too great for too many people. Unless you're like really gonna be dedicated and try to go to the gym or whatever on your off time, but it's kind of hard to do that. But yeah. But anyway, I don't know, maybe that's it for now, guys. I know that Jason Lee, he's been bowling like at the beginning of the week, so he's not in as much as he used to be. Let me see, who else? There's a few other people that come in regularly and chill with me, but I know a lot of people found jobs. A lot of people are switching jobs. Some people are moving, changing their schedules as well. You know, it's kind of like the pandemic had changed a lot of stuff, and I feel like everything's changing back, but it's kind of all chaotically changing back. You know, it's taken some people a while to get back into the swing of things as well, and I'm really glad to see people getting back into the swing of things, and wish everybody well. And I didn't see too many people wearing masks, and I had done all of my vaccination, so I have had a flu shot and I had a COVID vaccination before we left, so I was covered there, so I wasn't worried. But I didn't hardly see anybody wearing masks. There was a few people that were wearing masks, but not very many. There was a lot of Asians that were wearing masks, but they are used to wearing them all the time. It's just kind of that's kind of what they do. So I never like knock anybody for doing anything because they have their reasons. So yeah, not bad. But so honestly, I feel like TwitchCon was pretty cool. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as great as San Diego. It wasn't great as San Diego, but it was still good. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm just tired of Vegas. I mean, I've been there so many times, but we did do a lot of different things this time, so it was super fun that way because we did a lot of different. We made sure we did different things and not the same stuff that we've done before. And also we did different restaurants because there's so many places you can go there. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of places you can go there. One year we had gone like 5 times in one year, and that's what I'm saying. It's like there's still so many things to see there. So, and then of course, normally we don't gamble. Like I'm not a gambler, but like I said, if you're not, you can pretty much find anything different to do there. Trying to think of what else. The little stuff that affiliates get, there's always like kind of little trinkets and stuff that affiliates get. I could go look at my bag and tell you what they gave out. They gave out, I know, some keyboard kind of little buttons, and I did get that. I got a like kind of like a, I don't know what you call it, like a water bottle thing. But we found that actually it was like just left on a seat, and I guess somebody didn't want it, so we found that. So let me grab my bag. Let me see, where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna grab that and tell you guys what we got that was inside of that. Yeah, okay. So we got these like little buttons. TwitchCon key, a keychain that says TwitchCon on it, and then one that says Super College Fair, whatever that is. It says Prime on it. I don't know if that's for Amazon Prime or what the heck. And then some kind of Honda. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like an air freshener for your car. I have no idea. So they didn't give a lot this year. And of course, a lot of little Alienware and DoorDash and kind of coupon thingies, you know, for stuff that you don't need. I have one for Escape from Tarkov. And yeah, just interesting little knickknacks here and there. And like I said, I got the shoelaces. I got the TwitchCon shoelaces, which are pretty cool. They're purple, and they have like these metal little Twitch logos that go on the shoelaces. Pretty cool looking. All right, so I have another bag. So the badge is really cool. I like the badge. Of course, I got an Obsidian sticker. And I have my BattleBot badge. When I went to BattleBots, I still have that. They gave me a scabby little... I don't know what it is, but apparently it needs a battery. Is what Eric said. And then I got some UV glasses that are like Minecraft kind of looking shades. And more keychains from Western Digital. What is this thing? It's an Elgato. It's one of those holders for your badge. Like it holds it. I forget what you call that thing. And a SanDisk handkerchief, a pretty big one. And then a bunch of stickers. And then something from Blurp, because I have Blurp on my channel. And then of course I got TK Tony's little rubber bracelet with his logo on it. And the little special thing I got was a Milk and Mocha book that I've been wanting forever. I love Milk and Mocha. So I got that. It's really, really cute. And it wasn't that much, thank goodness. It was more expensive online than getting it there. So I was pretty happy to get it. But yeah, I got my little Milk and Mocha comics collection, Our Little Happiness. So it's really cute little book if you've never seen it before. If you don't know who Milk and Mocha are, they're a little white and brown bear. and it's like this couple. They're so cute, and it's just funny. If you ever see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Very sweet stuff. But it has stickers as well in the back, and I got a little sticker with her chewing on Mocha's cheek, and he's holding a strawberry. He loves strawberries. So really cute. But anyway, we don't have a lot more to say. We don't have a lot of people here, so I'm gonna go ahead and either play a game and change my title or just end stream. So yeah, but anyway, it helps when I have a little bit more conversation back and forth, but nope, don't have it tonight. It's okay. Understandably, I mean, I haven't been around, so. But I did let everybody know in the Discord that I was going to be on today, but I didn't say it was going to be just chatting, so I guess to be fair on that one. But I mean, my stream has been that way. It's been a bit slow lately, so not surprised. Not surprised. But yeah. Next time I stream, guys, it will probably be either Friday or Monday. Friday or next Monday, only because of work during the week. And then right now I'm actually watching my friend's cats as well, so I actually have to go there after work, feed the cats, see how they're doing, and then come home and eat or stream. So yeah. So today, since it was my first day back, it was easier. I could do it today. But during the week, I get really, really worn out from work. So yeah, time is hard for me now to stream. It's only been 2 or 3 days of streaming. So, but I've always been a part-time streamer. So yeah. I was looking at the blurb little is that how you say it? Blurb? Little brochure. It talks about crafting your perfect content settings. So it does have the walk-on sound. I have tried that before. Let me see if it would do it for me. Like the one that I have. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Oh, there it goes.
Daughter of Hippolyta, Queen of the Amazons.
Wow, it's pretty loud too. It probably woke you guys up. But yeah, there's walk-ons too for viewers as well. So when you come into the stream, it only does it one time, but it kind of will like announce when you come in to people's streams. I think that's a pretty cool addition that they added to what they do. But it was kind of nice to see the Blurp people there at TwitchCon as well, and then tell them that I used it. They were kind of like, yeah, of course. But either you guys can watch me play Core Keeper, or I can go off stream, because I do feel like playing it for a little bit, but it's already getting later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me go ahead and give you all your raid out stuff. Thank you so much for chilling, chit-chatting with me, Wolfpack and Robin. Love you guys. And I'm sure that there would be other people here, but I know Jason, like I said, is bowling, and some other people are probably doing something else. But hopefully we can get more viewers again and start to kind of get things rolling again. There's been a few times I've thought about not streaming anymore, but I mean, I think I would miss it too much. I mean, I enjoy it. It's kind of a release for me. So even if there's hardly anybody here, it's still a release for me, because I still chit chat and talk and, let things out let things out with you guys. And not that I have a whole lot to let out, but conversation wise, yeah. But yeah, if you want to copy those emojis, if you're going to raid over with me, you get extra channel points for your blurb stuff. And we'll see you guys on either Friday or Monday. And I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.